Hello everyone and welcome back to the Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy. In the last episode, we weren't in the museum, we weren't on Apollo Justice no more. We were doing the Ace Attorney Dual Destinies game. We were on episode 3, Turnabout Academy. We did the investigation, we did the trial, we did investigation day number 2. So now, we move on to trial day 2. I also just want to point out, I have a little bit of a blocked nose at the minute. So, hence why I sound a little bit bugged up. Because I am. So, we're going to do my best. And, yeah. Let's jump straight into it, shall we? Let's go. October 26th, 9:45 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Were you able to sleep last night? Huh? Oh, sleep. Sure, I slept. For a grand total of like 0 hours. Guten Morgen, you two. You look like you're ready to put on a real show. But before you do, I have a good luck gift for you. The voice print analysis came back. Once the results couldn't be more clear. The voice in the mock trial video and the tape recording are one and the same. In other words, the recording's a fabrication. The lab is continuing their study of the tape. So far, they sound signs of overdubbing. So, I'm confused. I love you, Clavier. I do. You're great. But, you're also a prosecutor. Why are you helping us? I do not understand. Why? Am I being stupid here? Or is there like some ulterior motive? I am not going to elicit any sexual favors for you helping us, Clavier. It's not in my resume. Give me about $250,000 and then we can talk. But it's going to take a bit longer to recover the audio that was erased. Who's there? Wait! Hold on a minute. I think that could be very good, you know. Oh no, hang on a minute. Just applying for a few roles in the Book of Mormon. Yeah, Fräulein. You want some Book of Mormon vibes, yeah. Did you see who it was? No, I got a quick look, but they got away. I think it might have been Hugh. I bet he was eavesdropping. I wonder if he saw our hand. Oh, I'm sure he wasn't the only one just now. I bet Robin and Box Girl were listening in too. I will make sure they don't make a run for it. That is my final gift to you. See, I told you. Block nose. Time for mini chords of steel workout. I have Apollo Justice, and I'm fine. Your turn. I'm Athena Sykes. I'm fine. I mean, I'm not, but you know, I'm fine. Maybe. I don't know. Day 2, cause and organization. All rise. Court will now reconvene for a trial of Juniper Woods. The Sykes Brigade is totally psyched. I mean, the defense is ready, Your Honor.
Prosecutor is ready as well. I mean, isn't that right, Prosecutor Blackwell? Yes, well, as long as the adjournment was unexpected, yet necessary. But I'll be running a tight ship here today, so no funny business from anybody. Understood? Not even you in the crowd. Yes, I'm looking at you, Sarah, in the back row. I know you. Put that phone away.
Your Honor, Robin and Hugh O'Connor have recanted their confessions. But later I shall grill them at leisure to find whether I can charge them with perjury.
Well, this all complicates matters. So, one must not look over the facts. Now, about the school camera photo that was submitted yesterday.
A pity that evidence is no longer relevant to this case. The art room clock runs fast. It cannot function as an accurate measure of time. As for the bungling detective overlooked it, he is paying for his failure as we speak. Poor Detective Fulbright. I was genuinely about to say poor Detective Gumshoe. I mean force of habit. Poor Gumshoe. I hope he returns to work with all his body parts intact.
Well, if that's the case, then will we...
The accused is the sole person who could have moved the body from the art room to the stage. And I mean to prove it here this day. Just like Detective Fulbright said. But what else does he have up his sleeve? My understanding of this heinous crime is thus. The murder took place near the centre of the art room, as evidenced by the bloodstain. Blood was also found on some pottery next to the window over the maintenance area, which is to say the body was carried over to that very window. From there it was dropped down to the maintenance area below, and then there was nary a scratch to the body aside from the fatal wound. That too was per the script. A high jump mat was employed to cushion the fall. Then the ball cart was used to haul the body over to the stage. That's not very clever. I mean, it's the same exact body moving scheme as the script. Anyone could move the body that way.
Objection!
Your propensity to spew forth words before you think is not very clever either. Why you? Moreover, the prosecution has a witness, which is most unfortunate for you. Witness, it's time for you to come forth. Again? Okay. Why again?
Well then, will the witness please state his name and occupation?
Hugh O'Connor, I'm a student of the famous legal academy, and I'm... Well, you know, I'm studying to be a lawyer, so it's whatever. Yesterday I told that lawyer there that I would testify to the truth, so I intend to cooperate fully. Today's trial. Happy now, Miss Sykes? What's he up to now?
The court appreciates your cooperation, Mr. Connor. And now, your testimony, please.
Lecture hall was packed before the mock trial, but the rest of the campus was empty. That's when I saw Juniper dragging a large mat from behind the stage. I was watching her from a vantage point between the stage and maintenance area. She was headed towards me, so I assumed she was on her way to the maintenance area. But I didn't have time to stand around and see what you did after that. The real truth hurts so much, doesn't it, Miss Sykes? Or maybe you thought I was gonna bring out something else entirely against your client. Never a snappy comeback when I need one. He's coming straight at us today. It's the only means possible. Also, of all the music you could have picked, you went with this one? I don't get this game sometimes. What game? What are you on about, Justice Dono? Don't worry about it. To protect the students who had to climb up high when setting up the stage, Matt was brought over from the stage to the storehouse. Our client is a student council president. What's wrong with her taking it upon herself to put the matter away after they used it? Oh, there is plenty wrong. But there is but one matter in the entire school that could cushion a fall from such lofty heights. The matter in question was indispensable to move the body. Gah! It sucks being less than know everything. I think I get it now. The giant marks we saw behind the stage were made by the mat.
If the only mat of that thickness was where the bodies assumed would be dropped, it would be hard to deny a possible link to this case.
Off to a bad start again. You sure okay, Athena? It's game on, Hugh. Game on.
I'm gonna turn your arrogant, perfect score grin into a teary-eyed frown of fate.
Oh, okay, wrong person, but oh well. Hello. How are we? Damn it, we don't. Okay.
Hold it!
Press and guess. Hold it right there.
What? Just getting to the important part. Eager to unsheath your blade, Sykes Stoner. Your heavy breath heaves to her stern.
Objection!
How rude! A human's breath does not travel anywhere near that far.
So the only issue is distance? You're not denying that you're a heavy breather.
Just saying that scientific studies have proven that it's not. Hang in there, Athena. No matter how many insults they hurl, it won't affect the judge's opinion of you. What about my own self-esteem? Let's get back to what happened before the mock trial, shall we? That's when he saw Juniper dragging a large man from behind the stage. I didn't mean to do that.
Hold it!
Client was simply putting the man away, and nothing to do with this case.
Objection!
That is where you are wrong. There is but one mat in the entire school that can cushion a 3-story fall. Hence, the mat dragged by the accused was essentially them to moving the body.
Yeah. If you win this one, I promise to donate another thick mat to the academy.
Now show me how to show you the truth. You'll have my full cooperation.
Do 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 do.
Hold it!
Mr. O'Connor, you positive you were standing exactly where you said?
I was between the stage and maintenance area, and she was behind the backdrop.
No, that's not true. He's sticking to his guns. He's saying where he was standing when he saw you says Junie.
Everyone says the truth.
Literally, it would make things so much easier.
But why must I have my glasses on? Therefore, I'm positive it was Juniper. That is not an issue.
See, just make people tell the truth. Ergo, they can actually,
Objection!
things will go a lot smoother. So, you saw back in the stage from behind the stage in the maintenance area. Well, let's take a look at this photo taken by Miss Scuttlebutt, shall we? This photo shows the students setting up the stage before the day before the mock trial. Do you see this big construction screen to the right of the stage in the background here?
Why, yes. In fact, there were much of those next to my house until a few days ago, too. It was so noisy behind there, but I couldn't take a peek. Oh, how it piqued my interest.
Also, for the fact that you missed me telling this, I have a bit of a blocked nose at the minute, so my voice isn't perfect at the minute. Also, we had a massive thunderstorm the other day that knocked out quite a bit of electricity, so if I disappear at some point, that is most likely why. Exactly, Your Honour. You cannot see past such screens. That is their purpose. Now let's see, how exactly is that screen positioned again? Aha! Since it was to the right of the stage, it should be right here. And from this vantage point, the witness claims to have seen our client behind the stage backdrop.
Oh my, the screen was completely in the way.
That's right, therefore, the witness couldn't have possibly seen our client from this point.
Yeah. Order, Mr. O'Connor, where have you been lying to this court?
The screen. Right. It must have slipped my mind. What? Are you telling me you, Mr. Genius, forgot something as literally as big as that? I had 2 kinds of memory lapses, all the kind you mouth breathers have. And the genius level lapses of memory that people like me have. Why don't you just admit that it was a normal, everyday brain fart already?
Would the witness now please restate what he remembers minus the lapses of memory?
That's easy. I was on the other side of the screen. In other words, I witnessed Juniper from the stage side of the screen. You anticipate that our client was behind the stage. But need I remind this god the back of the stage is not visible from the front. To actually see our client behind the side of the stage. To actually see our client behind the stage from the stage side of the screen, the witness himself also would have been in the same area behind the stage. And in that case, our client would have been definitely seeing Mr. O'Connor.
Yeah.
That's not it. Keep it up.
Objection!
God damn it. Alright, golden boy. Is this not your chance? Telling the truth will be like a weight lifted from your chest. The truth? What truth? The fact that Golden Boy here was where he initially stated. That is to say, he was between the maintenance area and the stage. But then the screen would have blocked the view. On the ground, yes, his view would have been blocked indeed. But consider how smoke always wants to rise up high. Peter, look at the phone again. Do you think... Something on the other side of the screen, something higher to see the stage. No way, is crane right here? I don't remember seeing the crane earlier the day of the mock trial. I mean either, but it's probably safe to assume that it was moved before you found the body. That's far enough, Prosecutor Blackpool. I mean, you promised. I recall making no such promise. It was you who came blubbering to me about keeping quiet in exchange for information. What's all this about a promise? Is that whatever Blackwell is using against him? And what's it got to do with going to the crane? Golden Boy did not go up in that crane for fun.
He was working part-time as a crane operator within school grounds. What? Do you mean to tell me a high school student was operating a crane?
The witness... Yeah, I mean, I object to prosecutors like last game. There's no proof I ever operated a crane. Actually, there just might be something that proves you did. Is there? Ah. How did I not realize that before? How did I not realize that? This whole part-time job thing is true. I doubt it'd be limited to a single day. You were probably working the same site the previous day too. This is what you're thinking of, Athena. Do. Yep. As the court can see, this photo captured the crane's operator. And if you look carefully, he bears a definite resemblance to Mr. O'Connor. Are you serious? It's ridiculous.
How very interesting. Let's ascertain whether this is ridiculous as witness maintains.
The defense agrees with the prosecution. Let's bring the facts to light.
That's all very, very well and good, but just how do you propose to do that?
The person in this photo has one really distinguishing feature. I'm not 100% sure, but it's at least worth a try. You can clearly identify the person in this photo as witness by examining his neck. Red band. The thing in this photo is wearing a very unique object around his neck.
Why, yes, you can see right there, but then are you saying you mean to...
Mr. O'Connor's neck is almost entirely concealed by his tall collar, but that's exactly why I believe this warrants further examination.
No, not a chance. That would be a blatant violation of my privacy. You are a disgrace of a man. I'll start unbuttoning that collar before I hack it off.
Yeah, what's the big deal? Now let's see your neck.
Guess I have no choice. Oh my.
So where did you buy that neckband, if I might ask?
I didn't buy it. It's handmade and there's only one like it in the world.
Fair. Well, sure looks like the neckband in the photo. Should you have the photo analysed?
You are one irritating lady. Fine. I admit it. I work a part-time construction job. It has nothing to do with our school. Operating heavy equipment is no big deal for a guy who can parallel park one-handed. I hate parallel parking. I hate parallel parking with a passion. Parallel parking with a passion. But I never expected one of my jobs would take me to my own school. Not only factor in all the required tests and apprenticeship period, wouldn't you have to be at least 20 to have a license for operating a crane? And how old does it say you are? It's over there. 18. Interesting.
Oh, about that. You see, I'm a genius, so, you know.
Objection!
Objection! Let us dispense with this inane charade, Golden Boy.
No, Skip Blackwell.
High school seniors are 19 at most. Thus they can fail to complete with the requirements. But that does not apply to you. Does it, Mr. O'Connor?
You start calling him Golden Boy. Oh no. Why doesn't he apply? He's a senior, so he's around that age, right?
No, please. Actually, Golden Boy here is 25. He took a 7-year break from school. Wait. Come again? Take a gander at the official school enrollment documentation. 'Tis all right there. Ouch! 25? He's older than me. A 25-year-old high school student. Seven-year break. 7 years. I have just one thing to say. There are two kinds of these 7-year breaks. The ordinary kind you mouth breathers take, and the genius kind people like me take. But genius would quickly become a chore for a 7-year break. I think you have that backwards, Elena. Even geniuses make mistakes. I just happen to make mine only 7 years in a row. Only you could get away with using only like that. Enough of this jibber jabber. Suffice to say, the witness was up in the crane when he saw the accused dragging the mat. The accused readied all she needed to move the body immediately prior to doing so. That much is clear. I see no need to deliberate the matter further. Considering that the body was moved in the same manner as in the script, I find Prosecutor Macquar's claim to be quite persuasive. Does the defense care to dissuade me?
As long as the man was used to move the body, Judy's going to be under suspicion.
Athena, I just thought of something. What was Hugh doing in the crane right before the mock trial? He could have been on the job at the time. I mean, he was waiting for the trial to start.
Yeah. Why was he in the crane? Wait, you don't think... Your Honour?
That's precise.
I've got it. I've got an amazing idea that'll turn the prosecution's claim on its head. A little conjecture has never stopped us before.
Interesting. Give me a second.
Oh, that's it. Loosen up the those nasal cavities a bit. Soil. Oh, it's great. Mr. O'Connor, you usually use the crane to... Scream is in your eyes, so he wants to move it.
Then why, pray tell, is it still in the exact same spot as it always was?
That's easy. The witness changed his mind.
His court is close to changing its mind about the defense.
What does he mean? No! Oh, sorry. Bulbasaur just really does the trick. It wouldn't be moved yourself, right? The body was just like it was in the script, so it must have been moved like in the script too. That is true. That is very true. At least that's what the prosecution believes. That's simplistic, even foolish. Those many strong words, Athena. Sure about this? This is licensed crane operator, so he could have used this to move the body.
Objection!
Objection!
Well, Golden Boy, care to chime in? I intend to say no more on the matter, save that this does not bode well for you.
Wait, he's on my side this time? Or is this another trap? What's this? I can use a bow and arrow one-handed. Well, that's a crazy level of dexterity. I can even drive a crane with one hand. That's easy. But operating the crane itself is complex. It requires both hands. Now I would have the court look at this. Oh, please tell me that's a ketchup stain. You wish? My hand was injured and required surgery. That's the reason I kept my hand in my pocket all this time. I have already verified this with the hospital of treatment. Quite a nasty wound, they say. So, how did you hurt it? I see no need to discuss that. It has no relevance to this case. Two hands are required to operate complex machinery such as a crane. Ergo, on the day of the mock trial, the witness was incapable of moving the body by crane. Now I'm the fool? I planned on moving the crane the night before the mock trial, but then I got injured. Wanted to keep my part-time job a secret, I had to do it just before the mock trial had finished instead.
Oh, so he is the one who opened the Mariam script.
Wait, how? I planned on moving the crane, but then I got it. I didn't want to keep. Hey, how can you tell? Huh? Here I thought this... Oh, and here I thought this was the big break I've been waiting for. Now the defense is...
Injured, why?
Now the defense's sophistry is laid bare. I would have had the court recall my claim.
The body was dropped out of a third-floor window to a mat near the maintenance area, correct? Then a ball cart is used to move it to the stage. See, I've been paying attention.
Well done, your boldness. Now consider this. The accused was sighted dragging that mat, ergo it was she who moved the body.
The only fact we know is Mariam Track's script is open.
Yeah. That's the only issue at the minute, really, isn't it? There we go. Well, I think you're on the right track, Athena. You do? Why me? So, as a defense, you'll have to figure out how this body could have been moved. I missed that, didn't I? Yeah, Juniper remains a suspect if she and the body was moved by her script. But... Is he telling me to think of another way besides the crane?
And the only one who hands injured is him.
Yeah... Yeah, I don't know. I can't lie, I'm very confused.
My strikes, if you have a counter-argument, this court would like to hear it. And
If you do not, it is time for the verdict. Isn't that correct, your boldness? No, not yet. All I have to do is show the body wasn't moved like it was in the script, right?
Well, that would show the matter had nothing to do with this case.
There's... Yeah, brain's not braining at the minute, so you must excuse me. I may be a bit slow at the minute. There is a sword of great renown that cuts down sophisticated lawyers. Its name is evidence. You don't scare me. Boss is mine, Athena, you can do it. What's wrong with your face, Athena? It's a weird mix of terror and creep grin. Just focus on how the body could have been moved without it being dropped. How could anyone lower it without it just dropping it? It's not like it could fly.
It is the banner.
It is the banner. Or maybe it could. After all, there is a way to zip it between the art room and the stage. Someone could have easily used that thing.
Oh, yes, of course. Miss Sykes, the court would like to see what you have for us.
All I have to do is show the tiniest shred of a possibility. Man and the ball cart weren't used to move the body. This is what was used.
Take that!
Key here is the thing that ties the art room and the stage together.
Might I propose an idea? It might do you well to tie your lips together lest you further expose your ignorance.
This isn't exactly the time for black comedy, Prosecutor Blackquill. Anyway, the caller recalled the wire on which the school banner was hung. That wire between the art room and the stage, which allowed students to run or reel in the school banner from the art room. The body could have easily been lowered down to the stage via this wire. Miles is on fire. If you know what I'm talking about, you know, and I'm very proud of you.
Spare me your armchair theories. This wasn't some kind of high wire act. The body surely would have fallen. Yet there are no signs of blunt force trauma.
Objection!
Oh, you surprised me, Prosecutor Blackquill. You didn't actually think I failed to account for that. Sure, that's exactly what he thought. But when we investigated the stage yesterday, the bottom part of the school banner had been tied into a pouch-like shape. The pouches are only useful for carrying things. What do you think this one could have carried?
Well, go on. Please explain.
The body was bundled into the pouch-like section of the banner and sent down the wire. The body would have been put down on that stage in a flash, and there'd be no need for a mat.
I've heard of phrase carrying the banner, and the banner doing the carrying.
Judge did
I've no-
judging.
I was going to say, Judge isn't judging either. Judge is just giving his input on the odd occasion.
I've no patience for you and your cheap parlor tricks. Your claim is as shaky as a corpse performing that absurd high wire act.
If you had an actual objection, then just come out and say it.
I trust you recall the bloodstains left on the art room pottery. If the wire had been used to move the body,
Politics? Did anyone even say anything about politics? Parlor trick. God damn. Clever. Clever. Very clever. Round of applause for that joke.
it would have been via the window above the quad, the one which you with the winch. However, the bloodstained pottery was next to the window above the maintenance area.
Pardon me?
Ergo, the wire and banner had not all to do with this case.
Was it there all the time? Probably was, yes. God damn it. I thought maybe. Oh, the bloodstained pottery. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. This doesn't look good. We're back to the mad theory. Don't do something.
And whose blood is that?
Ah, is it blood? Or is it just really interestingly decorated paint? That's my theory. Who's to say it's not paint? My theory's true. The blood of the body must not have been blood at all. Fuck! I was hoping it was paint. At first we thought it was red glaze, but it turned out to be blood. But if we go back to the time when it was just a red glaze by all accounts.
Objection!
But the police have clearly identified it as blood.
Remember what saw whom bleeding from our room.
Yes, that's true. I forgot about that. Maybe it's not the victim's blood at all. Shame on you, Sykes Dono. Have a little more respect for the constabulary. I mean, I know I don't. Remember on the really? I mean, I know I don't have any respect for the police or detectives, but that's me. I am a prisoner. Fulbright. What did you do? Oh, it's like they didn't check it. Don't let it get to that, Prosecutor Blackwell. Everyone makes mistakes. Spare me your cheek. We will know not either way till tests run. True, in the meantime, I'm going to press my claim as far as I can. Your boldness, I demand the blood on the pottery be analysed this instant. Of course, shouldn't take long to get the results back.
Oh my, that was quick.
It's true if it turns out to be the victim's blood. Please let it be someone else's.
It seems the blood was not from the victim. What? Furthermore, in comparison with other parties involved in this case reveals the blood belongs to one Hugh O'Connor.
Score! Sorry, what? Don't you, Junie, just try to relax. His hands were dripping with blood. Your Honour, as we saw earlier, the witness's left hand had suffered a serious injury. He sustained the wound in the struggle with the victim, and his blood got on the pottery. And Junie saw his blood-stained hands as they passed each other in the whole first floor. Well, that's what I was thinking. Why open that? Hugh is playing an interesting game at the minute. It's the only explanation that covers everything.
Objection!
There is but one way now to turn aside her blade, but do not cast the blame on me who grudges with Sykes Dono, for it is she who forces me to expose your secret.
Fine. Whatever.
You remember about the bribe?
Yes, I do remember about the bribe. About that he was paying the university for higher grades. Wow, how much dirt does he have on Hugh?
The court will observe this odd-looking envelope. It was inside this that Miriam Scuttlebutt's script was found.
Do, 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 do. Hang on. Hang on. I think I just swallowed a fly. I know, stupid, right? Oh, anyway. This envelope is the one that contained a script. Circumstances have changed. You see, Golden Boy had hidden this from us all.
Let's see here. My word, talk about one of the most painful paper cuts.
Indeed, you can clearly see this envelope is not opened if this envelope is not opened correctly, a powerful spring-loaded blade will shoot forth, leaving a horrible gash upon the hand. True, I guess. The only one who had been told of the correct way to open it was Constance Court. You really want to see my script, Bear? Well, you better watch out. Read it without my permission, and you'll wish you hadn't. Yikes, maybe it wasn't kidding when she said that. The blood on the blade is the witnesses. Our genius here tried to sneak a peek at the wrong script and paid for his foolishness. Ouch! This guy's the most genius I've ever seen. Don't worry, Athena. The wound isn't that deep. It's still a wire theory. Yeah, I got it. Pardon me. Since the blood by the window overlooking the maintenance areas and the victims, there was no longer any basis for denying the body was moved using the wire in the manner. Therefore, the defense once again asserts just that.
You call yourself a lawyer? Don't you see the glaring contradiction you're thinking?
Huh?
I'd always like to remind the witness that his role is not to point out.
And you, how can you adhere to such outdated beliefs? But whatever.
It seems you've begun the two statues were on the stage directly below the wire. The body sits sliding on the wire would have crashed into them. Can't explain that away. Why, I believe he's right. The statues and the wire are extremely close together.
So the body would have collided with the statues. Well, they did collide. Wait, that's it!
Is the murderer.
No, because Aristotle... Look, we cannot lie. Look. Between you and me, his smile screams killer, but there is not one thing in this case that points to him being the killer at the minute. And I have a feeling it probably won't. I do feel like it was Hugh. I am leaning very much towards Hugh at the minute. I don't think it was Robin, and I highly, highly doubt it was Miriam. Speaking of those statues, we still don't know how they were broken. But if you assume the body crashed into them, that would explain that loud sound we heard while we were in the waiting room.
Oh, now that you mention it, you and Mr. Wright went out to the stage after you heard that sound, correct?
I mean, fair enough, but I don't understand how Means could be the killer. Again, apart from his smile, as it says there, his smile is somewhat scary, as is his educational policy. that's actually made me giggle a bit. I like that. He said to the president, he took 7 years off from school at one point. Senior prosecutor course who served as a prosecution mock trial. He is really she who'd rather be an artist. Oh, I've got to see this. A senior in the judge course, she is the aloof editor-in-chief of the school paper who walks around with a box over her head. Oh, that's actually quite boring. Well, that's quite boring. And his age has changed. That's really interesting. These things actually change with time. We get introduced to the fact he's 25. He's now 25. We get introduced to the fact he took his 7 years off school. It says he took 7 years off from school. I like that.
Objection!
Love it,
Let me
man.
see the voice recorder.
Oh, yes. I've done it. Yes, I'll come back to you in a minute, Blackwell. Voice recorder's there. Oh, I can't click on it. Oh, it's a fake anyway. It turns out that the Yoragona is the same Yoragona that was used in the mock trial, so it's a fake. Interesting. How very interesting. But may I ask just one question? When was it you heard said sound? It was a little after the mock trial had started. Miss Ray and I were practically bored to tears there in the waiting room when... Precisely. If that sound you heard did happen while the body was being moved, that would place it during the mock trial.
Given by prop means.
Which means the body wouldn't have been there before the mock trial started. You see, right before the mock trial started, I saw the body. He said he saw the mock body before the trial. Ah, but he didn't say where he saw the body before the mock trial. Screw you, Blackquill. Am I clear that the body was moved during the mock trial? Does it hold water? Stupid contradiction! It's gonna get me in our case killed.
Focus was just on just three suspects because the body was moved just before the mock trial. That has been the major premise thus far. Your assertion, therefore, contradicts the very foundation of this case. Both sides still lack incontrovertible evidence. So, should we not also treat Golden Boy's testimony with some level of suspicion? Good point.
Give the fake tape to prove innocent of the wood.
Fair? I can't actually remember who... No! I can't remember. I genuinely can't remember. My mind's in a bit of a haze at the minute, I cannot lie. But Pussycat Buckle is on our side. I bet he's figured out the truth behind this case. Well, great. As long as he's not up to something else. The statues really were broken when the body hit them. The huge statement about seeing the body before my child is a big fat lie. Yeah, but it's also the fact of universities really actually messing us about quite a bit at the minute. But shh, we don't talk about that. Okay, Mr. O'Connor, let's get to the bottom of this contradiction about when you saw the body. Look me straight in the eyes and repeat your statement to me. Like I said before, before the mock trial, the body was,
I shall only say this once, Golden Boy. You had best tell the truth and do it now. That is, if your head wishes to enjoy the continued companionship of your body. Yeah. Now, out with it. Did you truly witness the body?
oh, wait, you're just lying about it. Well, which is it?
Speaking university, it's kinda hot right now on the internet especially.
How so?
Hey, you what?
I never saw the body.
Are you sure about that? License cause again and I'll charge you with perjury.
There wasn't a body on that stage. I've been lying about that this whole time. I'm sorry. Yes, we're supposed to use Big Life what it is. But why would he lie about this to begin with?
Order! The base premise of the body was moved before the mock trial has been overturned.
The student protester is in pain.
Oh, where? Where? I want more details.
I imagine this is an impact on both the defense and the prosecution's case.
Well, first I'd like to thank the prosecutor. This brings us one step closer to the truth. Now at least we know the body was moved using the wire of the school banner.
Indeed, that much I shall concede. Sykes, Dono. The body was moved, as you stated, in the midst of the mock trial. So both sides are satisfied then. If the body was moved before the mock trial, we have our 3 suspects. But if the move took place in the midst of the mock trial, it is an entirely different story.
Right, all 3 suspects were in the mock trial. That gives them solid alibis.
Objection!
How simplistic. Did you forget about the student in charge of the audio? Amidst the mock trial, she was the one soul who could leave and re-enter the lecture hall.
Oh, well, that's America. There's nothing new there.
What's this? Who is this person in charge of the audio?
Oh no. Oh, I forgot I could forget. It was Steele here. Why is Judy so large in this shot? Jibber's wasn't in charge of the audio. But she wasn't in charge of she wasn't in charge. She was in the audio control room dealing with the music.
Indeed, the one who could enter the art room amidst the mock trial to move the body was none other than the accused Juniper Woodson, for she was in charge of the audio.
God damn! What for? What for? What are these protests? What are these protests?
Ooh, this is interesting. Why, yes, I see. It does make perfect sense.
This can't be happening. It's exposing Q's crimes duties and even deeper. No matter how you slice it, we're cooked. And here I thought Prosecutor Blackwell was on our side, at least on this issue.
Twisted Samurai strikes again.
Twisted? It's more like Dirty Rotten.
Your boldness. It is time to put an end to this farce. The prosecutor has presented a quite convincing case. The defense has only one last chance to voice any remaining objections. Well, Miss Sykes?
Apollo, what are you going to do? Got nothing left, nothing, nada, niente.
I've been trying to think of something, but I'm trying to play Big Blank too.
Poor Judy. Let's figure out something, shall we? Objection. Objection. How you object to?
They protesting about how you call it the university stopped giving money to Israel.
Oh. Oh. Interesting.
That's alright. No, I get that. No, don't worry about it. But I know exactly what you mean. Yeah. Stop right there. Oh, here's to me. It's time you heard about the rare genius of Hugh O'Connor. Why did I turn American at the end there? Listening, you will hear the secret behind my perfect crime. Are you okay, Hugh? Are you like okay? Perfect crime. Wait, this is some serious deja vu. Didn't we just go through some of this yesterday?
Yes, yeah, we did. This better not be another one of his enraging traps. This murder, the moving of the body, the cover-up, it all spoke up in my brilliant mind. Well, go ahead, arrest me. The real killer is right before you.
The Zionist attacking encampment call the police attack the protesters.
Again, that's America though, isn't it? Again, it's American police. Da-da, 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 da-da. I was gonna say, I bet.
Order, I say. Mr. O'Connor. He's already confessed earlier today. You recanted your confession.
There's a few mouth breathers can comprehend my genius. The ends justify the means. Now bow down and kneel. Kneel before my great and maddening intellect.
Objection!
You know, Israel, it's not a Jew state, more like Zionist.
What Zionist? Is that a religion? I've never heard of Zionist before.
They didn't
I can't
follow
lie.
Judaism law.
Fair enough. The only thing maddening is in ignominy to you bear for all to see. It is impossible for you to have been the perpetrator behind this crime. There's no perfect crime, only a perfect alibi if you were in the mock trial. It is serious to remind you of this, but you were a participant the entire time. There should be no mercy if you persist in hindering this trial with your silly little act. Hugh doesn't seem the least bit shaken by Blackwell's threat. Da-da, 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 da-da. Anyway, listen, Mr. Prosecutor, calling that a perfect alibi is beyond contempt. Your Honor, I'd like to take this opportunity to offer further testimony. I will now demonstrate the very moment of genius that transcended even perfection. Whew. You won't believe this, but I used a body double. That wasn't real me in the mock trial. That means I didn't almost lose. My body double almost did. I slipped out stealthily while my double took care of the trial. I had to run out of campus. In short, I'm the killer. Juniper's innocent.
I have a question. I was hoping the defense and prosecution
From 1897 to 1948.
1984.
The primary goal of the Zionist movement was to establish the basis for a Jewish homeland in Palestine.
Oh. Very interesting.
Is it just me, or does the witness's testimony make no sense at all?
No, it's not just you, Your Honor. All I got from listening to that was a headache.
Yeah, that was just plain weird, especially the whole thing about double-de-double. Well, I'm relieved it's not just me. The prosecution?
Your boldness, summoned an ambulance this instant. The witness is stark raving mad.
Yes, I think it will be for the best. Now, let's pretend that never happened and move on to my verdict.
Hold it. You people don't believe me? It's not a matter of not believing you. It's more along the lines of questioning your sanity. Yeah, the funny farm just called. They want their genius back. Shut your pie holes. The intellect of genius transcends even logic. Besides, don't you guys have that weird device for testimony like this? It's just not a weird device. We don't waste him on ridiculous testimonies. Easy there, Tiger. Think of it this way. We don't want a verdict to be passed just yet. So, how about we just give Richard a try? Well, this is against my better judgment, but I'd like to conduct a short therapy session.
Your better judgment?
Value of Judaism.
Oh, that's not so good.
I'm a judgment is far beyond mine, yet I find it hard to say no.
Jew is a race, not religion.
Really? I know. I thought you... I've been lied to. Then again, I think that's also the education system. I always thought Judaism was a religion. Fair though. Fair.
Yes,
fair.
Race.
Fair enough. Fair. And he's gone. Prosecutor said rubbish. We will be out on a stroll, then left with Detective Fulbright. they were also making out as they left, so it's like they got some bromance happening, I think.
Then I'll interpret as a meeting has no explicit objections, or I must like you may proceed with your therapy session. While I have this bird sat on my head, I hope it doesn't poo all over me, but there we go.
That's why they didn't want anyone to convert to Judaism.
Fair. I mean, well, not fair. No, that's not what I meant. Shit. No, I'm gonna shut up now. I'm gonna shut up. Hi. Are you, by any chance, do you have a thing for Miss Woods? Because every time Miss Woods gets declared guilty, you always chip in. Miss O'Connor, yesterday you said that you didn't really care about Miss Woods anymore. I already told Juniper, so I might as well tell you. I don't really care about her anymore. What? Why?
Yeah, well, Juniper reported my secret above court.
His secret? Oh, the bribe. Yeah, that was it.
She wanted nothing to do with me because I disappointed her. That's why I don't care about her anymore. I never tried to protect her. My confession was always about one thing only, the truth.
Objection!
Mr. O'Connor, you feel great happiness in the fact that you might help Miss Woods set Miss Woods free. So much that it overshadowed all of your other emotions.
Oh, what are you...
I can hear it clearly now, Mr. O'Connor. The discord you've been trying to suppress. People don't normally feel like you do when you confessed.
So Hugh really was trying to protect Juniper?
Yeah, I'm sure of it. Hugh's feelings for her are the real deal.
It's only down 10% though.
That means his confession is...
Finally figured out the obvious, have we? Why, Prosecutor Blackwell, you're back. The confession was naught but lies, save the part about being in the mock trial. Can we all agree that the killer is the one in charge of the audio, i.e. the accused?
Why couldn't you take a longer stroll?
No, you haven't unraveled the genius of my body double trick yet.
You can't be serious. Do you really expect us to leave out a body double?
Yes I do, but if you think I didn't, then prove it.
Either we quit here and Juniper is found guilty, or we play along with Hugh's delusion. Let's go with the least worst choice. But first, let me update his testimony. Why is this shocking to you? And how is that not the thing? How is that shocking to him? How is that not the consistent bit? Okay.
So the sadness of the words and that. I wonder whether you use this pastries.
She's upon my dictionary to court. Wait, let me try that one again.
Also, sort of sadness of the futility of your efforts, but if you must.
Okay, I feel like it's that one. Maybe it's the upset. Because it's like, you would be upset that your quote-unquote body double almost lost. Really? Okay.
Stealthily, while my double took care of the trial, I had the run of the campus.
Oh, come on! What a bunch of baloney. I know, I can hear that noise. What do you mean, check? Check what? this is one big contradiction. Right, let's rank his other voice like just think about you and his competitive nature. Oh, come on! No?
TTS hate my short massages.
Isn't that the... He's... How what? Of course he's not gonna be happy there.
Correct is hate.
Why?
Me.
Why is that the inconsistency? Why is... Whatever. What this... Wow, this game is... Wow. You exhibited happiness the entire time, except during this statement. You don't know when to give up. Wait, now that I think about it. Don't stop making stuff up. When I left the lecture hall, it was during Prof. Means' pre-trial speech. That's when I moved the body, and I then slipped back in just before the verdict. So you're saying you were there the moment your double was about to lose? Yes, I was. Naturally, I wasn't happy when I saw that. Exactly! That is natural! You idiot! In any case, I was in the far end of the lecture hall behind the screen. I mean, no one would see me if I came and went through the doors there.
Objection!
Sykes Dodo, how much longer will you indulge him in this charade? While it's true that none of the audience might see him go through either of those doors, the faculty seats on the balconies are a different story, and have a splendid view.
Did you know Israelites?
I know something about Israelites. I don't know a lot, though. So you can do better than that. The lawyer's bench is on the right side, but I'm facing in front of the hall. Fair. How's about here's something that text-to-speech may be able to comprehend, even as a shorter message. The world is shit. Now that's something that's an idea. I use the door on the right side near the lawyer's bench.
PTW, my friend got back from Gaza with new hole.
Fair. That means my movements were only visible to someone on the left balcony seat, but that seat was empty at the time, which is only natural. After all, it belonged to Prof. Corton, as we all know. She was already dead by then. That can't be right. An empty balcony seat on the left side contradicts this piece of evidence.
Take that!
I have no idea where this contradiction is going, but I don't have any other moves at this point. Guess I'll just have to follow it and see where it takes me. But it is something that we will follow in the next episode. I think that's a fair point. But if you guys did enjoy this episode, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It really does help. Click the bell icon down below to be notified when I live stream or upload a video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!